Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I am so pumped you're tuning in today because honestly, we are about to unpack a massive tectonic shift in automotive retail. We're looking at a total breakthrough that is completely transforming how car dealerships actually interact with artificial intelligence. Right now there is so much hype out there, but also a ton of confusion. So let's just cut through all that noise. Today we're focusing on the reality of the very first AI agent skills marketplace built entirely for car dealers. Let's dive right in.
Okay, I want to start right here, because take a look at this quote. Most dealer AI projects fail before the vendor is even chosen. I mean, talk about a reality check, right? It completely flips the script on how we normally think about technology failures. The core problem usually isn't the artificial intelligence itself. The AI isn't broken. What this actually tells us is that the underlying dealership operations are where the breakdown happens. We're going to explore exactly why that is, and way more importantly, how you can fix it.
So here is our quick roadmap for today. 1. Why dealer AI projects fail. 2. Agents, LLMs, and skills. 3. The first dealer marketplace. 4. Solving real dealership problems. And 5. Installing your AI skills. All right, Section 1. Why dealer AI projects fail.
Let's get right to the elephant in the room. Simply throwing a generic AI chatbot at a dealership website rarely, if ever, generates actual car sales. Why? Well, because a store with a messy CRM, a super slow website, and a BDC that's basically running on hope literally cannot just install a shiny chatbot and magically transform into a tech company overnight. It just doesn't work like that. In fact, AI usually just exposes those operational cracks way faster. The shiny AI tools on top are only going to perform when the boring fundamental foundation underneath, your site speed, your tracking, your CRM hygiene, is absolutely rock solid.
Moving right along to Section 2, Agents, LLMs, and Skills.
Now this concept right here, this changes everything for car dealers. And we need to completely strip away the confusing tech jargon. Imagine it like this. On side A, you have the agent, powered by a large language model, or LLM. Think of your Claude, your ChatGPT, or your Gemini. The agent is essentially the cook. But on side B, you have the skill. The skill is the recipe. It gives the exact, step-by-step instructions for a very specific job. You see, an LLM's a brilliant cook, but without a specific recipe, it has absolutely no idea how to operate a car dealership. It doesn't know dealer math. You just bring the cook, this system provides the recipes.
And that brings us to the massive breakthrough, dealer AI skills. This is the very first open-source, vendor-neutral AI agent skills marketplace built specifically for automotive retail. It's the exact missing link the industry has been desperately waiting for. Think of it like a highly specialized cookbook written explicitly for car dealers. It takes all that general artificial intelligence and injects it with the hyper-specific industry knowledge it needs to actually be useful to, say, a general manager or a marketing director. Which leads us perfectly into Section 3, the first dealer marketplace. Let's look at what's actually inside this toolkit, 23. I really want to emphasize that number. Right now, there are 23 distinct AI agent skills available in this marketplace. And honestly, here is the absolute best part. They are completely vendor neutral. They operate under an open source MIT license, and they are available to you for $0 forever. No sneaky subscriptions, no hidden fees, just pure, immediate utility for your store.
And these 23 skills, they aren't just a random assortment of tools. They are meticulously organized to cover the entire customer journey. We're talking strategy and diagnosis to see if your store is even ready for AI, AI search visibility to check if ChatGPT even knows you exist, plus traditional SEO, technical foundation audits, measurement tools to fix those broken GA4 setups, and customer lifecycle tools handling everything from equity mining to Spanish language SEO. It covers the whole shebang from the B2C right through to fixed ops.
All right. Section 4. Solving real dealership problems. Because it's one thing to have a bunch of cool tech, but how do these recipes actually fix your day-to-day dealership headaches? Well, let's look at building a unified search strategy. Most dealers understandably confuse these three terms, and that confusion literally costs them real money. Traditional SEO targets the link list on Google, right? But AEO, or Answer Engine Optimization, targets the cited answers inside tools like ChatGPT and Perplexity. That's where research stage buyers are hanging out before they ever even touch Google. And GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, is functionally synonymous with AEO. The dealer's search strategy skill in the marketplace clears all this up, and it produces a unified 90-day roadmap covering everything, which prevents you from buying the absolute wrong vendor services.
Or consider the Dealer AI Sentiment Monitor. Most dealers know AI engines are out there answering questions about them, but they have zero idea what those answers actually say. This specific skill runs dozens of prompts across 6 different AI engines to catch dangerous hallucinations. It catches fabricated reviews, completely made-up employee names, wrong brand mixes, or instances where the AI is, for no reason, recommending your competitor down the street. It's actively protecting your store's reputation.
There is just such a massive gap between a standard AI and a specifically designed dealer AI skill. Like, if you ask a general AI to audit your vehicle detail page, it's going to fail. It doesn't understand dealership operations. But the VDP merchandising review skill inside this marketplace, it knows exactly what it's looking at. It applies OEM-specific standards for over 8 brands. We're talking GM, Ford, Toyota, Honda, you name it. It checks photo coverage, pricing transparency, and trust signals, and then gives you a prioritized fix list that actually makes sense for our industry.
And for the general managers watching, you are absolutely going to love this one. The Dealer Call Transcript Classifier. It uses a super strict honesty rule. If you have 69 calls and only 2 are actual sales leads, the report tells you exactly that, 2 out of 69. It reads every single transcript end-to-end to separate true buy intent from service, warranty, or parts calls. It totally prevents those skewed, inflated metrics that vendors sometimes lean on, giving you a completely truthful, unvarnished look at your actual lead conversions.
Okay, finally, Section 5, Installing your AI skills. Now, you might be sitting there wondering how complicated this is to actually set up, or thinking you're going to need to call in the whole IT department, but it is shockingly simple. There are 3 paths here. The absolute easiest way: Step 1, just ask your agent. You literally just paste the marketplace GitHub URL into an agent like Claude or Gemini, and the agent inspects the marketplace and installs the skills for you. Boom, done. Step 2 is for users of the Claude Code plugin marketplace using a simple /plugin command. And Step 3 is a manual install for developers who want to clone the repository and poke around the source code. It's totally frictionless.
And once it's installed, you don't need to learn a lick of code. You just speak to your AI tool in plain English. You can literally just type, "Score my dealership on AI readiness," or "Audit my site for AEO," or "What is ChatGPT saying about my dealership?" The AI reads your plain English prompt, goes straight into the cookbook, pulls out the exact dealership-specific recipe, and runs the audit for you.
So what's the big takeaway here? Dealer AI skills is an absolute game changer. It takes standard, generic AI tools and instantly transforms them into working, highly capable dealer operations partners. It speaks our exact industry vernacular. Whether it's analyzing your GA4 tracking gaps, building a Spanish-language SEO roadmap for the Hispanic market, or designing a 90-day post-sale customer onboarding program, you now have an open-source partner that knows exactly how a car dealership functions. Which leaves us with this final, really important question to ask ourselves. Before you go out and chase the very next shiny, expensive AI object, look inward. Is your boring foundation actually ready for AI? Because now you have 23 free open-source tools to help you find out, and more importantly, to help you fix it. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today. I really hope this helps you build a stronger, smarter dealership.